East Coast, and to everyone else out there in the world, we've got a wonderful and quite lengthy show for you tonight. It is the Wind Waker Randomizer. Pardon me while I get this all switched over. Wind Waker Randomizer Losers Bracket. We have games 1 and 2, both of them back-to-back, between Tanjo and jwiste. This is going to be a fun one, everyone. And for those of you who did not see in the chat, I do want to point out, if this does go to Game 3, and I know we are all looking for more Wind Waker Rando, if this does go to Game 3, that will not follow these two matches. That will actually be on Sunday. But with that being said, we have Captain and Cup today with us on commentary. So, how are you two doing tonight?
Hello, I'm good. How
What
are
up?
you?
I'm fine. I'm okay. It's honestly, it was the part of the day I was really looking forward to, because I think we're gonna see a race.
Oh, I agree. We got two fantastic runners. They both made it fairly far in the other bracket. Tanjo is absolutely correct. jwiste is also absolutely correct. We're gonna see some cool stuff today, so we'll make sure to point out when anything exciting happens.
Yeah, it's actually a rematch of the winner bracket,
Yep.
where Jay eliminated. Well, not eliminated actually, but won his first game against Tanjo, which means these runners both know. Well, they know each other, but they also know what they're doing.
Yep.
And
It looks like we're starting on Private Oasis here, which is interesting for routing because you can actually, as we can see Jay is doing here, you can actually Wind Waker dive under this island. So you can get this first chest just straight out of the way. The unfortunate thing with this is if you don't save scum this chest, then you won't be able to do Cabana Deed as easily later when you get hook shot. Like we can see like Tanjo just straight to Windfall, normal opening route.
So Jay's probably gonna use this as information, or not. Just gonna take his ghost ship shot. Okay.
Yeah, honestly, ghost ship chart, not the worst to have this early. There's other ways that you can do Cabana Deed skip if you really need to. There are other chests that you can take. There's platforms you can take. It is very convenient to use that one right there, but super not necessary.
And both our runners might not have to do a Cabana Deed skip.
Mm-hmm. Also, might not need to do the ghost ship, so it can go either way. It was not the worst play on the planet. I personally would have just left and gone to Windfall, but Jay's a lot better than me, so I'm not going to question his routing.
Yeah. Both our first checks in Windfall were a bottle and double magic. So not really progression, but some nice things to have.
Well, getting that bottle does open up Grandma Mail, which is going to be nice for outset. It means we're going to have to come back there less times. Also, having double magic, just super nice to have, like, from the beginning. You don't have to go out of your way for it. Makes leaf pumps on subs easier. So having double magic and soup is going to be absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. So no weapons, but it's a lot of tools to just gain some time at some point in the run.
Also, if anyone missed it, we already have our first piece of cheese. Tot pulled out a fantastic piece of cheddar for us.
Okay. A rupee bag from Tingle, which is more delayed checks.
Ooh, and Mirror Shield, nice. GCN LB semis means GameCube Nintendo, which is just like the internal way that Nintendo refers to the GameCube. Don't ask me why. LB stands for losers bracket, and then semis is semifinals.
Yeah. So our trackers managed to see that both Dragon Roost Cavern and Wind Temple are in logic, and apparently also Forbidden Woods. So Mirror Shield not gonna be as useful as it could have been, but you know,
It's definitely
I-
not useful necessarily. It is super nice to have because it means that you will potentially only have to single dip Angular Cave or
yes,
Angular Isle, which is very nice because that is a cave that is super out of the way.
yeah, and if it has progression on top, which is Sphere Zero check, it just feels so much worse.
All right, and we're seeing a very usual opening route here. Windfall into NFI. I'd be interested to see where we go to next. I would be not very surprised if we took a trip into Mother and Child Isle and grabbed our ferry for
Yes.
Grandma.
With that bottle, it's almost,
It's almost pretty much
directed.
guaranteed. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
only
yeah,
reason you ever put off Mother and Child, because it's a free check as well, and you get a free ferry. So I wouldn't be very surprised if our next checks that we saw here was Mother and Child into Outset. But, maybe it'll change depending on what we get in here. You can see some lovely rope jumping.
Some weapons might direct us to. I'm gonna have to pull out a tracker because island names are hard.
Cliff Plateau and
Cliff Plateau, yeah.
5-star. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be very surprised if the next round that we took at least did not at least bring us into Mother and Child and then from there into Outset. Getting the bombs there is very nice as well. It is a bad early weapon, but it is still an early weapon, and it's also useful for a bunch of other stuff like bomb push storage and getting into Islet of Steel faster and stuff like that.
Well, faster Islet of Steel, assuming you're not super
If you don't
swimming
super
into
swim
it.
in, yeah. Depending on the route that you take in from it.
Yeah.
$100, nice. Your face is beaming.
Yeah, it also means that farming for those 20 rupees was unnecessary.
Yeah, it's convenient because the route that you do end up taking for those rupees is you get 5 of the rupees without having to go out of the way. The other 5 of the rupees is again not super out of the way. It's just under the bed in Tingle's jail cell, and then the other 10 are you have to go there anyway to get the Tingle Maze chest. So it's not the worst on the planet, but definitely not super ideal. Also, Jay grabbing a drink for the fairies there.
A very good clip in Mesa's house for Tenjo. Second try, really not too bad.
Yeah, that clip can be a little bit stinky sometimes. 60 arrows. That means we get the machine gun cyclist when we get our bow.
Yeah. And also more chances to do Kaledemos with fire arrows, if it is a possibility.
Yeah.
But you have
Kaledemos
also bombs. So.
Well, Kaledemos with fire arrows is, I believe, the fastest way to do Kaledemos. It is technically RNG dependent. But if you've never seen the fire arrow strat on Kaledemos, it is very nice. It is beautiful, very fast, very quick. Also, we're gonna get 3 pieces of mail here from Outset. We're gonna get our bomb mail, we're gonna get our rupee mail, and our mail from Grandma if they play Song of Passing.
So that's a lot of Sphere 0 and Sphere 1 check, which should probably give us at least some piece of progression.
Or at least information.
Yeah.
Or it'll just give us treasure chart 3, which is still a pretty good treasure chart, honestly. And our bow. Nice. Beetle paying out today.
Yeah. Quiver. Looking good right now.
Very nice.
Thank you, Claire, for the raid of 7.
Big
I hope
raid.
you had a good stream. Bait bag.
Getting that bait bag would be nice if we get power bracelets in this next check, because then we don't have to come back to outset.
Yeah, that would be quite the
Very
route.
ideal. Not having to come back to outset is always very nice. It's not the worst thing on the planet because you can warp straight here, but you just want to get that out of the way as quickly as possible.
Angel gonna check his mail before going to Daboon's cave.
It is worth noting that Jay actually is going to have to check his mail twice, because he checked his mail before he actually saved Grandma.
Yes.
Grandma gave us some love today.
Yeah, not required. But it is a very healthy seed.
Yes.
That is 5 hearts before the 10-minute mark.
Yeah. And Tanjo grabbing his bow. Looks like we're going to see both of them head over to do Jaboon roll clip. This is, I think, personally, for me, the hardest roll clip in the whole game.
Yes.
And of course, they both get it like third try.
Yeah.
Very nice. Almost synchronized.
But Jay is still missing his grandma mail.
Yes, Jay did not grab his grandma mail. I believe Jay either didn't buy the heart container or hasn't gone into Beetle yet.
Yes. Yeah. Which I think,
he
will
be
do
grabbing
now.
that now.
And Tanjo is going back. Oh yeah, to buy bait.
Gotta buy bait. We're gonna head straight over to Headstone from this, I believe, on Tanjo's side. And he's gonna grab, because he can grab both of those checks because he got the bow as well.
Yeah. Which is the second most ideal weapon to do red sub, I would say.
It's so fun. And you get to pick up all your arrows as long as you shoot them into the ground. The ghost ship chart was on the top of Waterfall Cabana.
Yes.
Yep, this makes sense. They're both gonna head over to Headstone.
And a slight correction on my part. Wind Temple is not in logic. It is Earth Temple. So this is...
Earth Temple left side. Here we go.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Maybe some metagaming from Tanjo.
Chat, do we want to take bets on how loaded Earth Temple's gonna be? Vanilla. There's love on top of there.
Yeah. And DRC is also not in logic. It was Forsaken Fortress.
That's okay. They're kind of the same.
a few more checks.
Alright, we just get to machine gun these as well. Because we don't even have to worry about missing our arrows, because we got 60 of them.
Yeah.
A good thing to note is that depending on when Jay ends up routing in the ghost ship, he's going to be able to route that in possibly a lot sooner, depending on where the hook shot or the leaf is. And I believe it's not in logic until you get a sword, but you still can do it with just a bow. So I'd be interested to see if he prioritizes paw print into Crescent.
Yes. How do you knock out the lanterns from the Poe?
You
Oh, with
can knock
bombs?
them. Yeah, you can either use bombs, or I believe you can just use your bow as well.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They also have the mirror shield, so they can just go into the light and then shine it onto the pose.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's actually pretty convenient to do Ghost Ship, I think, for Jay.
I would be very surprised if Jay was not like routing in Ghost Ship, because he hasn't played Song of Passing to get Note from Mom, or sorry, to get the letter from Grandma,
Yep.
which is working out for him in this instance because we know that it's nothing, but it's a little bit risky on his end, because what if that's like, you know, his sword or his leaf or something?
It's yeah. Well, if he goes to GRI now. Oh, okay. So that's a delivery bag, which means Note to Mom is in logic.
Nice. Is it in logic with only bombs? Maybe I'm thinking of it with just the bow. It's not in logic, because you can't kill a Redead or end a Stelphos with just a bow. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he routes in Ghost Ship.
Yeah, at Crescent.
Yeah, right after this.
And probably go to Paw Print after that. And meanwhile,
It's smart. It does mean, unless we do, unless we find the hook shot and do some funky storage strats, we are committing to the double dip of Paw Print, which is a little bit sad. But 3 out of 4 isn't that bad.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Tanjo is at Cliff Plateau. Gonna store those chests.
Very nice storage. We are just loading up on treasure charts today. We're gonna have so much stuff to salvage.
So many treasures.
Get excited. You're gonna see so many light rings.
I wonder what's in it.
Probably nothing. Could be the hero's charm though, in one of those sunken treasures. Hopefully
True.
we find it somewhere on the actual field though. I can see if Wind Trine is anything. It doesn't look like we stored anything super exciting.
Yeah.
Boko Baba seed, where's Tuba?
Nice. It's a tuba seed.
Oh, yes, incredible. Alright, yeah, straight into flight control, and then probably a warp back to either Windfall or DRI for Paw Print.
Try to flight control sub. That's a check that many runners avoid.
Yeah, I know Jay generally routes in flight control as soon as he can once he gets bow. And routing it in when you're doing DRI is probably one of the best places that you can do it, to avoid the risk of having a double dip, or just to save warps and stuff like that. When we first started running these settings, this was one of the worst subs, but it's not that bad if you can avoid targeting the mini blends and stay away from the chews and all that.
Yeah.
I believe Tanjo's going for the roll clip here on BPR. This is not a great roll clip because roll clips are frame perfect. And of course he gets it like second or third try.
I'm pretty sure that was first try.
Oh, what was it? First try? I thought he fell. I might have missed that. Sorry.
I was actually looking at Jay, so don't listen to me. But
the issue with that is early
wow,
leaf from Jay.
that's
That is huge.
that's actually huge. Yeah.
That is also very gross because it means we cannot skip that. And EGL on Tanjo's side. So 2 very required items. TM. Required logically.
Yes.
That roll clip is frame perfect, but the issue is you don't know if you did it early or late because you will just fall through either way. So you kind of just have to have your timing down for roll clips via muscle memory.
Yeah, I think Tanjo is going to Bomb Island.
If you are sensitive to badly designed islands, you're gonna want to look away.
I disagree. But that's also because I'm learning game design. So I have compassion. I will say it is tedious, to say the least.
Yes, it is not my favorite. It's not the worst, but it's pretty bad. Also, we're saying 6i sub, and he's getting that Cabana deed, so he didn't even need to worry about wasting that chest on top of Cabana, because we can get in there as whenever we need now. Not into the fireplace yet, but close.
Things are working out for Jay at the moment. That leaf is gonna be used immediately. Is he gonna do?
I wouldn't be surprised if Jay is just gonna knock out all of his leaf checks, or at least all of the subs as soon as he can. And the good part about that now too is he doesn't even have to worry about fighting enemies with just the bow and bombs in Ghost Ship, because he could just skip all of them. He could just leaf past every single one of them.
Yeah. Also, we will never know if we are right or wrong about not passing time, because Jay just passed time, but he did not do Ghost Ship yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he went there soon. He could do his right side here, or this quadrant of the map, and then probably make it to back up to Crescent before he runs out of time. But he can always come back as well. But I don't know. Comes down to whatever he decides to route in. You can always route in Ghost Ship later. That's the great thing about it, is it moves a lot. Two quivers.
That is a 21 minutes 99 arrow count.
Do you think we will have enough arrows for the rest of this seed?
I think our runners will never need to pick up any arrows. I'm pretty sure they can complete the game with 99 arrows.
Yeah. I can't even joke about messing up Cyclos, because we already did Cyclos.
Yeah. And also, I was thinking, maybe Jay rerouted a bit after getting that leaf and tried to push an advantage.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Getting the leaf just it just speeds up so much stuff. So you're gonna want to push that as quickly as you can.
That is the third Tingle statue for Jay.
Alright, is he gonna go to Cliff Plateau, or are we gonna do some paw print checks? Yeah, looks like we're just gonna do Cliff Plateau, BPR into Bomb Island. Pretty usual route.
So East Tanjo.
I believe Tanjo's gonna do 6i sub.
6i sub? Yeah.
Yep, not the worst play. It's gonna take him a bit longer than Jay because he didn't grab that early leaf, but hopefully Tanjo routes that in sooner rather than later. I believe we found too much exciting stuff in Cliff Plateau. We are going to find EGL in BPR on Jay's side, which is very nice. Well, Jay's probably going to skip every single use of it, but it is very convenient for backup.
Yes. Yeah. To be
Right.
honest, probably both our runners are gonna do ET without using GL.
Yeah, it's really just that first uses of EGL, which is a little bit tricky, but both our runners are super competent with just running through ET as quickly as you can, using Medley as little as possible. She's very slow.
Bless her soul.
All right, and Jay absolutely killing it with the storage.
Yeah, that was fast for both instances.
Yeah, I think that was first try for both. Not even a hesitation. Just straight on to the next thing.
Yeah. Also, he's gonna have an easier time with Bird's Peak Rock with that leaf.
Mm-hmm.
But also, you know, Tanjo with the second try was not too bad.
Yeah, it didn't waste that much time. Also, I believe Jay has 3 tingle statues, if I'm not incorrect.
Yes, I think I saw 3 when he opened his inventory.
His personal tracker says 3 as well.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that that was correct.
Tanjo is gonna do the Jirai now. Maybe we are gonna see flight control sub so that he get his leaf. Or he's gonna go to Crescent and delay that flight control sub check.
Yeah, hopefully for Tanjo, he does flight control first before he does Crescent sub. Because if not, he is losing an entire minute for basically no reason.
He's actually gonna do flight control sub before the 2 other checks.
Nice. Yeah,
That's very nice.
Yeah, that is gonna be very good for him because not only is that gonna speed up Crescent sub, it is also gonna speed up the rest of his DRI checks because he can do a different strat once he has the leaf.
Yeah, that's gonna speed up fly across platforms.
Mm-hmm. Which is very convenient for him. He's gonna be very happy that he routed that in now rather than waiting.
Mm. And that's also gonna speed Ghost Ship if our runners end up checking it. That was some very fast.
Yeah, very nice. Very, very, very nice. Also, intern island on the right hand of your screen. If you don't like seeing badly designed islands, you're gonna want to avert your eyes. It's pain.
But also, that's the last of them we're gonna see. At least for this seed.
Yeah, thank God. We're definitely gonna see it next seed as well.
Probably.
Listen, he might have been 30 arrows in. However, when you have 99 arrows, you spam those bad boys as much as you can.
Yeah. Overall, in terms of progression, this seed is kind of slow. We have 1 bow, 1 cheese, no swords, no hookshot, no hammer,
Yeah.
no grapple, which you technically need.
Yes, it is very true. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a push into Forbidden Woods soon. The overworld's looking a little bit dry, and with the equipment we have right now, we can technically full clear Forbidden Woods. I wouldn't be surprised. I know Tanjo at least usually likes to wait for a jump/weapon, whether that's the skull hammer or preferably the sword before he enters a dungeon, but we can do everything in there right now.
Yeah, with clever users of storages.
Mhm.
But with those checks, I think both our runners are about the same in terms of at least areas they checked. So it's
Yep.
going to be interesting to see where they head next.
I believe we might either see some hand holding or we might see some angular cave. We still haven't done the left side of the map as well. So we've got Great Fish, we've got Horseshoe, we've got Islet of Steel, we've got one of the checks on Needle Rock. They've got options. I looked at the map and I realized that there's actually quite a bit more than I thought that there was.
And I think you're right. I think that
Angular
is
cave.
angular for Jay.
Yep, that makes sense. I believe he can grab both of those checks now with the leaf and the mirror shield, which is very nice.
Yes.
You love to see that
Yeah.
one dip, that single dip of angular.
Yeah. And with Leaf, you have some fast strats.
Very nice first try sub skip there from Tanjo, making that submarine look easy. That is very nice.
Yeah.
That stuff takes a minute if you do it vanilla. They just put it on a timer, and they just wait until all 4 of the skulls light. So getting able to skip that very early in the seed is extremely nice.
No Miniblin ASMR.
Yeah, no mini blin ASMR today, but that's okay.
Also, so many treasure charts. That was another one on Crescent.
Yeah, they got a lot of salvaging to do. They better get on it.
Well, with no grapple, I'm not sure what they're gonna do.
We're seeing some PP hop strats. Big pog.
Yeah. Perfectly executed also.
So beautiful. I believe that saves 4 seconds over the other fast zoomer strat. Oh yeah, we haven't seen Salvage Core yet, I don't believe. So we're seeing Salvage Core for the first time here. Chip-baited!
Shebaited.
Nice. Also synchronized item get.
Yeah. And I think Tanjo is gonna be able to grab 3 checks if he does the leaf strat in
Well, they have
Pop French.
bombs. They have bombs, so...
I am.
No, I forgot that too. Because they got it very early and you never have bombs this early.
Yeah, so it actually 3 checks, but faster.
Yep, doing it the vanilla way. Alright, let's see. Is Pop Rank going to be loaded for us today? So far, it's looking like no. It looks like Jay is going to grab golf here in a second. Ooh,
How many consumables?
and a bomb bag. Nice. Alright, if you hate cheating at Gentleman's Games, look away from your screen. I believe we're going to see some unepic cheating. Is that our
That's the
last Tingle statue?
Yes. Yeah,
Nice.
because I'm pretty sure Jay didn't do Pop Print.
That
And
is
he asked
correct,
for
yeah.
confirmed
Nice.
Tingle statues.
Nice.
And that was also the Sphere Zero check on Pop Print. So I'm pretty sure all our statues are either Sphere 1 or Sphere 0.
I'm pretty sure that was the bomb chest on the left. I think the actual chest
You are
had
right.
a piece of heart
Yes.
in it.
Still, it is
Still very low
Sphere 1.
sphere. Very nice.
Because Bombs was
Yeah, it was
a
Sphere
gift.
0. Yep, it was from Northern Fairy Island.
True.
Cool. And we are seeing great fish here from Tanjo. And we are seeing disgusting, horrible, absolutely abhorrent cheating on the right side of your screen. Look away. It is a gentleman's game, but it's being defaced. You absolutely hate to see it.
Yeah. So great fish was dead.
Yeah, great fish was a
Unfortunate.
beautiful golden feather. Dude, if you get 20 of those, guess what? You get to give them to Hoskett. You get a present
Nice.
from him. Won't be anything useful, but it'll be exciting. All right, we're seeing a cool uses of storage here from Jay. He should be using this to get into Diamond Step early, because you can kind of just roll on in to Diamond Step if you have chest storage, which is very convenient and a lot faster than the other strat that you do.
Yeah. That was some quality lift pumping from Jay's side. Fighting against the wind.
I don't know if Jay realized that he didn't change the wind, or if he was already planning on it.
Yeah.
And there's our first sword in Island of Steel. That is an in-logic sword.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So with that, as you were saying, Tanjo maybe gonna go into Forbidden Woods.
Yep, looks like we're gonna see Forbidden Woods. Did I call it or what?
Or it's Angular, but ooh.
It looks like Jay unfortunately didn't clip into the loading zone. Or he didn't clip on, sorry, he didn't clip onto the actual land. Or it might be into the loading zone, I'm not sure. I don't know if you can climb up that if you don't have a jump slash item, so I think he has to go back down, unless there's a leaf strat that you can do.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna try again.
I'm not familiar with this strat, so I
Me neither.
I don't know.
Oh,
He's just gonna he wants to he's just gonna grab Ghost Ship while he's here. Makes sense. He is gonna lose his chest storage, unfortunately. But there is another strat that you can do to do Diamond Step early. It's just a little bit slower.
yeah. So he's gonna grab Ghost Ship and then.
Easy.
Ooh! Oh!
Oh, well, there's both of our
okay.
other bows that we're looking for synchronized.
That was really nice.
Very nice. All right. Well, we know where all of our bows are now.
Yeah, and I think everything was in logic. No, actually, the bow that Tanjo grabbed was out of logic because we do not have grapple yet.
Yep. Unfortunate.
So probably our logical light arrows.
Yeah, I'd be surprised to see when our grappling hook shows up then. Because everything that Tanjo's about to do, probably in the next, 10 minutes, is all going to be grapple locked.
Yeah. And
Jay's bow is in logic, but Tanjo's bow is not in logic. They both got a bow at the same time. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No problem. Just saying that Jay made Diamond Step early look super easy.
First try every time. It's very consistent when you have the buffer strat for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some really fast movement through Diamond Step.
So it's not necessarily logical lights on top of the Deku tree unless the grapple is locked behind fire and ice arrows. You could otherwise you could just get them both at the same time, because that's just grapple and leaf locked, and leaf was only locked behind the bow. Ghost Ship chart was on the top of Cabana, the top of the waterfall chest.
Which is technically not a sphere 0, actually. And Diamond Step is dead. So hookshot might not be early. Ooh, and some really nice routing from Jay. He's gonna immediately use those fire and ice to completely clear Nidorok.
Oh, was that Command Melody in Diamond Step? I totally missed that because I was looking at Tanjo's screen.
No, that was Wind God Zarya.
Ah. Exciting. And I believe that was that a piece of cheese on Tanjo's screen?
I did not see.
I saw something yellow. Very nice.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain Jay got a heart container and Wind God Zarya from Diamond Step.
Very healthy seed.
Yeah.
This is definitely not going to be a hover seed. 6 hearts to damage down from.
Yeah. Well, depending on where you have the hook shot, you know.
True.
You might just
True. Hook shot in MSC.
Yeah. Our runners might have to make love to Puppet Ganon for a while.
Alright, we're gonna see what this check. Technically only bait bag locked, so Sphere 1. Man, this is dude. Delicious.
Those are some sweet new kicks.
Yeah, unfortunately not useless in this seed. Also, yes, composite. There's 3 bows placed in the field, and depending on what order you get them in, that's what they will be. But they will always be in Hero's Bow, Fire and Ice arrows, Light arrows, whenever you pick them up.
There are quite a few things that are progressive in Wind Waker Rando. We have the sword, the bow, the shield, the rupee bag, and we have also quiver and bomb bag, picto box, technically. And I think that's about it.
I won't speak on it because knowing me, I will probably forget something, but that sounds right.
Yeah, and technically Triforce species. But
kinda, yeah. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I don't believe we've seen the hammer yet.
I was not looking at Jay's screen, but I'm pretty sure he did Great Fish, which we already saw.
Yeah, which is nothing.
Yeah. We're gonna see his first sword though.
Exciting.
As we know. Yeah, it is. Also, a pretty Oh, that's a super swim. If you are photosensitive,
super swim here.
please
look away. If you are
tanjo3.
We will let you know when you can look back.
Yes. So something that got my attention is that Tanjo just got Dean's Pearl on top of Angular, and Jay does not have it tracked or in its inventory. So I'm wondering if he deleted it.
I don't know. That's weird. I saw him grab it.
Yeah. So either he did not track it, which is understandable, because he does not need it technically.
He probably just didn't mark it, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see on his next save warp if it's like actually in his inventory.
Yeah.
Ooh, unfortunately missing that. Skipping the grapple there is pretty precise. You really got to ride that cyclone.
Yeah. And you need to have perfect wind. Because I don't... Oh yeah, you can let ledge grab, but it is still kind of hard.
Tanjo grabbing his last Tingle statue, sorry. I believe we're about to see some Tingle action. Oh, also, if you looked away
Exciting.
from the super swim, you can look back now. Oh no, we're ahead. We're looking into the future.
Oh man, Tingle without hookshot.
So sad. All the time loss. It's like there's like 5 seconds of climbing. You hate to see it.
Oof, it's over.
Ah, dude, it's 50 rupees. Just kidding. Here's the real prize. Skull Hammer.
Speaking of hammer,
Convenient. Convenient.
yes, which puts all
That's
of
5 out of the
Forsaken Fortress?
5 out of the 6 checks. in
Yeah,
Forsaken Fortress.
except
Can't do
for
Phantom yet, then.
the bad boy himself.
It's fine. It's gonna be the map anyway.
Hopefully.
Alright, I think we should see paw print here from Jay. So probably paw print into Crescent, as we haven't seen those checks yet.
Yes.
Or Crescent into paw print, I guess. It looks like he's going for.
Ooh, I'm dying over here.
You're allergic to God gameplay.
I hope not. That would be disastrous. And also, I was doing just fine seeing you play Pokemon today.
Listen. Yep, there we're gonna see Crescent Moon sub here. Unfortunate. Also, dirty cheating on Tandra's side. Disappointed.
And Jay using his fire arrows to speed up the ASMR sub.
Yeah, it is a convenient backup to have, because I believe if you fall, it's just faster to do the fire arrows than to climb back up the ladder, reset back up,
yeah,
and then
for sure.
do the leaf again. So very convenient. Didn't waste that much time. And I think Tanjo here is going to do the same strat that Jay tried to do. Although even if Tanjo falls into not the loading zone, then he'll be able to jump slash out of it, so he'll be able to get into the loading zone without a problem.
I get that very, very finicky storage first.
This storage is very hard to do. You never do it. I think it's a very new strat as well.
I'm pretty sure he gave up.
I think he's just gonna do
Oh.
bomb push,
Yeah.
which he's a lot more used to. It's unfortunate though, as you have to target the chest to jump onto it, and as you might know, our little friend Sebastian, the Sea Hat, likes to mess with a lot of our setups. Unfortunate. He's actually gonna have to do golf skip again as well, because those vines are still gonna be there.
Oh yeah.
I don't believe there's any information on what the Season 5 rules are going to be, because we're not even done with Season 4 yet.
Yeah. Gotta give us a bit more time. And by us, I mean absolutely not me.
Yeah, this this golf skip is very tilting if you miss it.
Yeah. Tanjo is not looking too great. Especially since I know Tanjo is aware that Jay is quite the opponent.
Yeah, Tanjo wants to lose as little time as possible. When you get to, people who are both on very high levels of play, these matches can get decided by minutes and sometimes even seconds. It's always unfortunate as well when you spend a lot of time setting up a trick and then it turns out that the thing that you were trying to get is nothing. I should see DSE here as well from Tanjo. We're going to see Claire's favorite check. If you are Clarion, make sure you're looking at the screen, taking notes.
Hopefully some nice entrance time from a runner. Meanwhile,
First try, diamond step early. Easy. Every time.
my cat making sure I know he's finished pooping.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
All right. Unfortunately, did not wait for 420. So he is unfortunately disqualified from the match. You hate to see it, but that's what happens when you don't get a 420 entrance time on Fire Mountain. What are you gonna do?
Very nice of him to to give game one to Tanjo.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna see what our Fire Mountain check is here from Jay's side. Treasure chart 8!
Treasure chart.
Nice! That's 4 times better than treasure chart 2. And 8 times better than treasure chart 1. It's only half as good as treasure chart 16 though.
Some quick maths there, Cup.
I'm a master of arithmetic, what can I say? Yeah, there's confirmation that was Wind God's Aria from Diamond Step.
So we are still looking for a command ability. Because that is one thing you can. Okay, I'm wrong. I'm technically wrong. ET is doable without command melody. But
yes, it's gross.
not easy.
It's definitely not easy. I believe both of our runners know how to do it without command melody, but it's just a lot nicer to have command melody. The only thing you would really use it for is if you mess up the first room, and for the basement. But you usually just want to have command melody just to be safe.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're gonna see our first dungeon here. 50 minutes in, we're gonna see Jay rolling off to, well, half a dungeon. Sorry, I don't know if this really counts as a dungeon. It's 5 checks plus the boss heart container, and 2 of these checks are gonna be the map and the compass.
Yeah. And hopefully one of them is on Phantom Ganon. Because if not, that's a double dip.
It's not necessarily hard if you know how to do it, but you could argue that if something is annoying to do, it's probably annoying because it's hard. Ooh, our third piece of overworld cheese. Delicious. You love to see it. Nom 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 nom.
Getting close.
Yeah, I don't think skipping command melody is going to save any time, unless it is literally command melody go mode. And that probably won't happen.
Oh man, Jay with the hot new strat.
Yeah,
or the
that
bed
strat
chest.
is very nice because it places you right back at the top, and you don't have to climb back up the ladder.
And Tanjo gonna be holding ads.
Oh, 2 dungeon items not gotten. Optimal.
Very optimal.
Very optimal. Oh, we're holding hands.
Yeah.
This is so sweet.
So the
Why are
only
people
thing
happy?
needed needed in our Forsaken Fortress was this piece of cheese.
And that is super required. Unless we want to learn how to do a wrong warp.
Yeah. Tanjo, unfortunately.
Yeah, big sad. It's okay.
Okay, I just looked at Jay because I did not know this strat, and I am kind of amazed. I
Yeah,
love it.
if you miss those leaf pumps, you just have to start over. It's really cool. I don't believe Tanjo's done any checks that Jay hasn't done. I will be able to know more for certain when Jay opens up his tracker again, or when Jay opens up the Great Sea map. No, that had a Tingle statue. 5-star sub had a Tingle statue. Yes, I believe.
Yeah,
Either way, they both done it.
yeah, because Hammer was on. Oh, Jay just marked grapple on his shortcut.
Oh, did Jay store grapple in that chest on bed check? Very nice. That's convenient.
Yes. Okay.
Cool. Cool.
Oh, and Tenjo went into. That's too bad. Tenjo did not check if he had gotten a dungeon item. So he went for a down jail cell.
Yeah, I don't think it's as fast, but it's not the worst thing on the planet.
Ooh, okay, so that's because he did not. He never checked. Chest guarded by the goblin. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, it's just a different route that you can take. I'm pretty sure Jay's way is faster, but I don't know by how much. And it's probably only faster if it's something that you're comfortable with and that you practiced. So generally, like doing the route that you're consistent with, unless it saves like a bunch of time, is kind of the way to go.
And also, Tanjo is getting directly here, which is a little bit faster than what Jay did.
Jay did the void out on the chest on bed route, and then he leaf pumped across all the glitchless strat, quote unquote. Well, it wasn't glitchless, but he leaf pumped around. I don't know exactly what that route is because I haven't done it before. Grapple was on chest on bed in Forsaken Fortress.
So yeah, technically both our runners have it. Tanjo just has to check his inventory.
Alright, so I wouldn't be very surprised if Tanjo went to Cabana soon after this, if he notices that he has grapple. And that'll be nice for him because he'll get the ghost ship chart. Hopefully he'll check the ghost ship sooner rather than later, so he'll grab his light arrows ASAP.
Yes.
Yeah, he did Bokoblin first, chest on bed, and then the 2 jail cell checks.
Oh, well, we were talking about checks some runners did and some don't. Jay never did both checks at Forest Heaven, and Tanjo never did Ghost Ship because it does not have the chart. So that's a difference for sure.
Yes, Tanjo's bow, the 3 bows, one of them was on Beetle Mail, the expensive purchase mail. One of them was on the ghost ship, and one of them was on top of Deku Tree. And so now all of our bows are in logic.
Yep. Yes, I'd vote that's probably what's gonna happen. I will not
Yeah.
be surprised if Jay just goes to Forbidden Woods after
Yeah.
this check.
There's not a whole lot of overworld yet left. There's, I believe,
Cabana
Big
for
Pig.
sure.
There's Cabana, and there's this check that Jay is doing, which is more love. 7 heart containers.
Yeah.
Incredible. You love to see it.
Yeah, and I
we
think
should see
that's
some dungeon run.
I think that's it for Overworld. That's so fast. I'm always amazed.
Oh, it's very nice.
Because that's less than 1 hour to do one of your required dungeons and almost be done with your Overworld.
Yeah, to be fair, Forsaken Fortress is
Yes.
like dungeon light, but you still have to fight a boss. There's still like a bunch of cutscenes, and by a bunch I mean 2, and you move during one of them. But you got to do a setup and you got to get storage, so not to be discounted for how much time it can take.
Definitely not ET full clear, but
Oh,
you know.
absolutely. I don't think it's anywhere near comparable to the rest of the dungeons, but not super quick, but quicker than a lot of things.
Yeah, it's there and it can be in logic.
Ghost Ship chart is on the top of Cabana waterfall chest. So that was Jay's first check.
Ooh, a compass first item.
Now we know where all the hidden chests in Forbidden Woods are.
Pug champ.
So, well, I mean, hopefully they remember where all of them are. But even if they don't, now they know. I'll show you on your convenient little mini-map.
Yep.
Nice thirst try storage. The other 2 tries were just practice.
RNG manip.
I mean, what else would it be, you know? It's always very nice to see optimal Forbidden Woods. It is
Yeah.
very, very beautiful to see.
As I'm just learning to do it and I'm struggling every time. It's quite beautiful to look at.
I already had the big key, which is very nice.
But that's a lot of dungeon item checks. Where's the mother load for Forbidden Woods?
What are the 3 fastest temples? It depends on what you do in them. If you're talking full clear, probably DRC, FW, or DRC, Forbidden Woods, Forsaken Fortress. But if you're talking go mode, then ET has a very fast go mode.
Yeah, Wind Temple is also quite fast depending on the small key location. And I would say Forsaken Fortress is also one of the fastest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, we have a plethora of arrows this seed. So
yeah.
we should just be machine gunning everything. Right, Tanjo catching up on some checks, some overworld, grabbing that heart container from Scale the Wall. Still no boomerang, which is not very exciting.
Ooh.
Unfortunate to drop those leaf pumps there.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was the plan. But very good recovery for Jay.
I'm guessing probably not the plan, but still a very nice recovery.
Yeah.
I would be very surprised if we didn't also see a dip into Forbidden Woods soon here from Tanjo. Oh, remember we were talking about fire arrow strats for Caladamos? We could see that, depending on what you want to go for, because we still don't have the boomerang.
Yeah. The classic small key on Morph Pit.
It's Forbidden Woods or Cabana, or it could be on some check that's not. If Power Bracelets is not locked by Boomerang, then it could be on what's it called? Could be on Big Pig.
True.
Ooh, I believe that's 4 out of 5 overworld cheeses. Tanjo's third bow is on Ghost Ship, and
Shot is in Havana. One. Yeah. Top of
jwist's third bow is on top of Deku Tree.
Speaking of Cabana.
Ooh, Cabana now. Big Pog. I believe we're going to see Arrow Mail, because I don't think we've checked that yet.
We did not. Not on Jay's side, that's for sure.
Yeah, he has the Mail tab open, so we're going to see it at some point, which is probably going to be right now. Errol could have the Boomerang. Unfortunately, probably won't speed up anything too much. Although it is nice to have as a Keys killer for Earth Temple, Third Crypt.
Yep.
You cannot use light arrows for the PG fight in Forsaken Fortress. It just doesn't work.
Yeah. I believe he will laugh at you.
Hey, mail chain. Ghost Ship at Spectacle. We are many nights in.
I don't know what's the 4th position.
Oh, we have the Boomerang.
Okay.
Jay has the Boomerang. We're talking about where the Boomerang is going to be, and Jay is literally using it. Okay, so he must have either stored that or grabbed it while we missed it.
Probably stored it.
Oh, Jay also has the hook shot.
That's a hook shot. Okay, so, you know.
Forbidden Woods loaded, always loaded. Never not loaded.
Usual.
Forbidden Woods always the play. And another heart container.
Jesus, that's almost a full row.
Well, another 4 heart pieces were completed. So another heart container was completed by 4 heart pieces. Incredible. And we're going to see what's in Cabana here from Tanjo. Unfortunately, not going to have the fastest Cabana, but not the slowest thing on the planet.
Second check is going to take just a little while.
And a sword? Oh my
wow.
God. I hate this dungeon.
I'm pretty sure
always loaded.
Yeah, every check that was not a dungeon check was something. Also, I think I counted 5 cheese pieces on Jay's screen.
He only has 4 marked, but he might have stored one.
Tracker, don't take my word for it. That was really fast, but yeah.
I mean, we'll find out when he beats this boss, because it'll tell us if he has 5 or if when he picks it up, we'll know if he has 5 or 6 in total. All right, Tanjo grabbing his power bracelets.
I heard you needed those to pick up a boss.
Those are pretty required.
So is Tanjo gonna go to Big Pig to just complete?
I think he's gonna grab Ghost Ship first.
Yes.
2 swords. 2. Okay. Can we? Okay. 2 swords. Boomerang, which to be fair isn't the most required thing. Hook shot. A cheese. Maybe 2 cheeses, because I think we saw that they picked up one. I think just one cheese, now that I said that, but I don't remember. Absolutely busted. Forbidden Go mode. And the Hero's Charm! Jay has to equip that. He has to equip it or he's banned. He's not going
I'm
to.
pretty sure Jay's not equipping Hero's Charm.
It is unfortunate. No, he super won't, and I will super be yelling at him for it. Alright, Tanjo about to grab his light arrows. Unfortunately, not going to speed up too much, for at least comparatively to Jay, because Jay is going to grab his light arrows very shortly after this dungeon. But still not a bad thing to have. It's time loss, but it's the sportsmanship of the thing.
So Tanjo is gonna full clear his overworld before go moding his dungeon.
Makes sense. Probably be Go mode Earth Temple. I'm really hoping for that last sword on left side, or last sword in MSC.
Or on Beta Mail.
True.
Which is always kind of a gamble check.
I like to think it's a nice piece of American. But some people have told me that it's cheddar. For what pieces of cheese the Triforce are.
Oh man, you really want me to go a bit to cheese door?
Yeah.
I can start speaking French if you want.
As a French person, what is your professional opinion on what kind of cheese the Triforce is?
So, with that yellow color, it is probably a goat cheese.
Wait, do you actually know?
I mean, I know a lot about cheese. One, because I'm French, but two, because I love it.
Oh my god.
I absolutely love cheese, yes.
I like cheese when it opens up a warp into Hyrule.
Ooh, and I think Jay tried to do Fire Harrow's tracks for Kaledemos, but the flower turned.
Yeah, it is a little. He also cycled past his fire arrows. I don't know if that had something to do with it, but
yeah. But also, that was a 2-cycle boomerang.
Earth Temple?
Wow.
Earth Temple? Tanjo, what are you doing?
Tanjo, what are you doing?
No Go mode Earth Temple? Oh, this is not... Well, there's a good amount of stuff in here. Listen, this is something that I would do because I'm not good enough to beat my opponent, so I need to beat them by luck. So the reason, in case you don't know, why we're a little confused as to why the Tanjo is doing this, is because Earth Temple's Go mode versus its full clear is the difference of like 15 to 20 minutes. Full clearing Earth Temple is super slow, so you always want to Go mode Earth Temple if you can. So the fact that Tanjo is going into Earth Temple before he's going into Forbidden Woods is definitely very interesting. I'm guessing it's because he has like leaf and bombs and light arrows, but he's coming in here with the hero sword and no hook shot. So, you know, let's hope this works out for him. And Jay grabbing his light arrows there. He is... Oh, he doesn't have command melody as well.
Yeah. So I was wondering
What is command melody?
if you wanted to rush his bosses.
That is true. He could just go mode straight to Valhalla and then leave and then go to Forbidden Woods.
And have his warp pot open.
The issue with that is the warp pot from Forbidden Woods doesn't lead back to Earth Temple.
Yeah, I was trying to come up with something that might make Tanjo's decision just seem better, but honestly, with your other dungeon being Forbidden Woods, it just seems surprising to me.
Yeah, it's definitely a gamble. It's definitely a gamble. Oh, there's Command Melody. So Command Melody on Forbidden Woods.
Yeah.
On Calademos, Orca Male. Oh, that was a little bit spicy. I believe that was Orca Male.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, because here's
Because
Arrow
now
Male.
we're seeing Arrow Male, yes.
Yeah. I don't believe we've seen what Furor's Pearl Male is either.
No, none of our runners passed the time.
This is definitely not looking great for Tanjo. Oh, Tanjo check Furor's Male? Okay, I must have missed that. Nothing important, because we know the only thing left that's important is, I believe one...
Sing a sword and
a sword and a cheese.
a cheese, yes. Ooh, and Jay's immediately going to Gabbana, so he's gonna pick up his
Power bracelets, yeah.
power bracelets.
Yeah, this is gonna be really bad for Tanjo if he full clears this. If he go modes it and then leaves, gets Beto Mail and goes straight to Forbidden Woods, it's not the worst play on the planet, because that's what he would do anyway. But it looks like we're taking Medley. He might just be taking that just so he doesn't have to do the first song stone skip.
Maybe.
But I guess we'll find out, right? This should be go mode, although he probably will go back in. Depending on the placement, again, not the worst thing on the planet. If it ends up that, like, you know, the big key chest or left side has something, Tanjo's gonna have to full clear this anyway, so he's just doing it in a different order. It is gonna be nice for Jay because he's coming in with the Master Sword, because the Master Sword does double damage. As somebody who has done Earth Temple with your butter knife before, it is not the most fun experience on the planet.
Yeah, you have to be souped up for Jahala and still get those rotating slash, which is not the name, but
Quick spin.
it's what quick spin. Thank you. Yeah.
Is that what they call it in French? I like that more.
How would you say it in French? Yeah, the translation, the bad translation would probably be rotating slash. Yes.
Rotating? I'm gonna call it that from now on. Alright, we can see here on Jay's screen how, like, Cabana is a bit faster with the hook shot, but not that much faster. We do also have 99 arrows. Yeah, there's our second bottle. And Jay grabbing his onion rings. So he should just be going straight to well, he's gonna grab, because he has to warp to Outset to get there, so he's gonna do Big Pig, and then straight to Earth Temple. Tanjo, you have light arrows.
Well,
maybe this strat is
funny.
faster.
Funny you should say that. Yeah, it was timed, and it is actually faster to use the hammer and the
ice arrows. No kidding.
ice arrows. Yeah,
Huh.
yeah. Because the death animation takes a few more frames to spawn the chest.
The more you know. I never knew that. Right, nice first try bomb push storage. Easy, first try every time.
Yeah. For the people who do not know, it is actually not easy. It is very hard.
It's actually very hard. It's frame perfect.
Extremely impressive.
Also, yeet on Jay's screen, and he's gonna see the Great Fairy / submarine / something else chart.
Light ring.
Oh, is that the
Which is
light ring chart?
actually-
Exciting. Alright, we should see a super swim here on Jay's screen, so if you're sensitive to flashing lights, make sure you look away until we let you know it's okay.
Yeah, and it's coming right now, as it was also a first try storage on Jay's side.
I actually would not be surprised if Tanjo left and went to go look for Command Melody, because he knows that Command Melody can't be in here.
Yes.
Nice.
Still-
Second try.
Yeah,
Easy.
still something to note. Probably at some point our runners are going to be interviewed. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. But an interesting note to ask Stanjo what his reasoning was.
Yep. It's probably has something to do with the amount of items. Oh, that is very unfortunate.
Oh yeah, that's actually tragic, because
That is so bad.
no command melody.
So
What chest could he... Yeah, he's just gonna leave.
yeah, that is so bad. I think he can still... I think he can get Medley into that room. Yeah, he's just gonna leave.
He's
That is
just gonna leave.
unfortunate. So, this... Yeah. Yeah, he has... Yeah, he would have to bring Medley or take the...
Yeah.
Oh, he's coming back in.
Oh, he's going back. Is he gonna...
He's probably gonna store the Tingle chest.
Okay.
Oh, and he has to go left side because he didn't open up the room because he can't. Oh no, he's gonna do door storage. Never mind. No, he's probably just gonna take the Tingle statue chest, and then use that as his storage for third crypt. To skip that. Yeah, he's gonna do some storage here. This is a fun strat that you don't get to see that often. Basically, it loads the room behind you and the room in front of you, and then it gets rid of the room that you're actually in. So you can just leaf under all the geometry.
Some tech, that's for sure.
So I saw that somebody asked, so this strat that Tanjo is doing, or not this strat, sorry, this route that Tanjo is taking, is not the worst. It's pretty bad, but it could be a lot worse. Because he's gambling well, actually, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad that he's doing this. But especially because we know how loaded Forbidden Woods is. But basically, if there is an item at the end of the dungeon that he would have to get anyway, then this isn't going to save him that much time. It will only save him the time that it takes for him to basically fight enemies, because he's missing the Master Sword. But if Tanjo gets lucky and then ends up like Stalfos mini boss or Big Key Chest has something required in it, then this won't waste him the most time. But it's still going to be slow. And it would have been more beneficial for him to just go do Forbidden Woods first. Because the amount of time that it's going to save him is going to be substantial enough to matter. Because like we said, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm really wondering if there was a reason other than it's a gamble I have to make to try and gain some time on my opponent, which is, trust me, good enough a reason. I would not be surprised if that's the reason why Tanjo did it. But I don't see another really big reason for Tanjo to just gamble ET, knowing that Forbidden Woods full clear was right there. It was right there. He had everything he needed.
That is a good point, Elijah. He doesn't have boomerang or hookshot, so he might not know that he can get the big key chest. There is the chest storage strat. I wouldn't be surprised if Tanjo did not want to death warp out of the big key chest when he has like 7 hearts. This is definitely a gamble. I know Tanjo was talking about how he was really nervous going into this, because Jay is very Jay's very good. So I wouldn't be surprised if he was like, I have to do this. I just have to get lucky. Or I gotta make up some time that I lost. I also wouldn't be surprised if he is making this decision because, you know, when you get into it, when you're an hour and 20 minutes in, when you're against somebody like Jay, race nerves do start to get to you, and you start to make you know, some decisions that you might not normally make.
Yes.
So I wouldn't be surprised if that's why he wasn't thinking about the storage strat. I don't know. Maybe he has a completely different reason. Maybe it's because he got power bracelets and he wanted to do Big Pig or something. Who knows?
Especially since we know he did a few mistakes that cost him some time. Trying that storage at golf lost him a few minutes, I would say.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 or 2.
It's definitely not a route that I would take, and it's not a route that I would recommend.
Yeah.
Hopefully, he got everything that he needed in here, and then we can just leave. Hopefully, he stored well, I guess we know that there's a sword in here.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he did not store it,
Yeah.
as he had the butter knife for this fight.
Yeah. So the unfortunate thing about if he is go moding this when there's stuff required in it is that he will have to come back, which is gonna be very bad because Jay is cracking on through this dungeon, and I believe he's almost done with everything on the entire overworld. Or I think he is done with the overworld. So
I think
this
he's
is a lot of
done
stuff
with
he
the
has.
overworld.
So he's
Yep.
gonna roll in here, finish up with ET, and then just go straight to high roll.
Oh, Jay opened a sarcophagus with a redead, so hopefully his storage does not get eaten.
Delicious redid.
Oh, and Tanjo is going back in immediately.
Yeah, Tanjo grabbing. Probably gonna grab the left side here.
Yeah. No, he's going to
is he gonna go for
many mirror
basement?
runes. With
Many
no
mirror runes
command.
without command melody. You know what? We're gonna see some fun strats today.
I've
Basement
seen
without
some
command-
spice stuff, but that is definitely one of the most spiciest, I would say.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, that's a reset.
Yeah, this is unfortunate. Especially because we know command melody is just super easy to get, and it is impossible to go mode Forbidden Woods.
Oh yeah.
Because the basement is required.
Yeah. I mean, with so many checks in it, I'm pretty sure full clear is required. I don't know if you can afford to skip any checks.
I don't remember if Big Key Chest and Chest Across Flower were anything, but if he's going into the basement, he's probably gonna just get everything unless it's a dungeon item.
Yeah.
On Jay's side of the screen, we're gonna see just how much faster Jahala is when you have the Master Sword and soup and light arrows and all that good stuff. It's just a lot less stressful to do. You don't have to quick spin everything and beat everything in a slash. Well, unless you get damaged, and then you gotta do it with quick spins. Sorry, rotating slashes. There's our cheese in the basement.
But unfortunately, Tenjo does not know that that's... Well, wait, no. That's not all he needed. He still need a sword.
Hey, no soft lock. So the reason he saved before that was because, I don't know what the percentage chance is, but there is a chance that you will soft lock coming out of that room if you don't open the actual... if you don't open the doors.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't that bad of a game one. It's bad for Tanjo because he went into Earth Temple first, and he got one of the 2 required items that are in here.
I think Tenjo skipped left chest in many mirrors room.
Yeah, I don't know if you can get that
Without
if you don't
command
have
melody,
command
yeah.
melody. They're going to be playing this is a best of 3 match. So they'll be playing at least 2. They're going to do the second match right after this at 9 p.m. EST. And then they're going to do, if they need to do a third match, then they will do that match on Sunday, I believe. Yeah, we're going to see left side here from Tanjo. Yeah, we're going to see the usual fast basement route here from jwiste. Love, more hearts.
That is a full row of hearts.
That is 10 hearts.
So many.
They're really glad this is not a hover seed. Alright, so unless the sword is on left side or in the chest that Tanjo skipped, which I don't know if we saw that.
We will see now.
No, neighbor's
Nope.
pearl, nice. It could be left side, could be vanilla Master Sword Chamber.
It could be beta mail.
Could be Beto Mel. There's only a few checks left.
Yeah, I
Excited
think
for
that's
the vanilla Master Sword check. Alright, and Jay is gonna grab his last Triforce shard soon.
Do you think Jay is gonna gamble high roll?
I don't think so. I think he would warp to Forest Haven first, because he has to warp anyway. So I would think he's going to warp to Forest Haven, check Beto Mail, if he is going to gamble left side. And honestly, I don't really see him gambling left side. But I guess we'll see, right? Alright, get see the save warp out of here, and whatever he decides to do, could see the high roll gamble. No, yeah, we're just gonna go check left side. That's smart.
Yep.
This is the safe strat to do. The Season 4 special. Yeah, VXR, this is the most amount of hearts that I have ever seen in Season 4, or in any Wind Waker Rando tournament, for that matter. There's a whole lot of
I
love.
think we got 5 of our 6 heart containers. And
Now, unfortunately, Tanjo doesn't have hookshot to skip this, so we got to do some bomb boost leaf strats. It's unfortunate.
it is not working out.
Yeah, this is pretty hard, especially if you don't do it that often. Which normally you do this when you have hookshot, so you can just skip the fight immediately. The good thing about this is that if he really, really, really gets tilted, he has light arrows, so he can just use light arrows. But
Yeah.
that's slow because you gotta watch a cutscene, and then 2 more guys come out, and you gotta fight the 2 guys, and then another cutscene plays, and you just don't want to have to deal with all that. You never want to have to kill Astolfos.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna see. Is it a sword? Where's the Picto Box? Good stuff.
So, beta mail, huh?
So it's either Beto Mail or it's Hyrule.
Yeah,
I believe.
unfortunately,
Unless I missed a check somewhere.
Jay's just on his tail, and Tanjo has a whole Forbidden Woods to complete.
The good part, at least for Tanjo, is that Forbidden Woods is very quick. The bad part for Tanjo is he has to clear all of it, which is a little bit unfortunate. I am personally betting on the Hyrule Vanilla Master Sword. I haven't seen one in a hot second. I would love to see the Vanilla Master Sword.
Yeah, and Jay with his boomerang and his hook shot, he's just gonna zoom.
Beto Mail. It wouldn't have been that great for him, Advo, because he had to do basement. And if you're doing the basement in general, you're just gonna full clear anyway. Or you're gonna clear up to that point. Yeah, I'm very unhappy. I wanted to see the Vanilla Master Sword. So I know that Tanjo is gonna be in Go mode after coming out of here, which is a little bit upsetting. Although, the exciting part for him is that he just did all, except for -1 check of Earth Temple, without Command Melody. So, he gets bonus points for that. Unfortunately for him, though, bonus points don't get you extra time, and Jay will be entering Go mode ASAP. Unless he gambles Hyrule, which he very well could.
With one
But he won't.
easy check,
Yeah, no.
that would be uncharacteristic, I would say.
Game 2 will be right after this.
Yes. Probably after just a small break to let our runners hydrate.
I think Forbidden Woods ET order very much mattered. The fact that you got... regardless of the fact that you got 2 swords in Forbidden Woods, you got the Master Sword, you got Hookshot, you got Boomerang. Those are all very important things to have for a quick and seamless Earth Temple. And Command Melody, by the way. That's super important. I really think that the order mattered here. Especially
I'm
because,
sure
like...
if you compare Tanjo's time to J time, there's probably a few minutes, maybe 5 to 7 minutes of differences between the 2 Earth Temples.
Yeah. Also the fact that Tanjo, well, you had to full clear Earth Temple too, but it's a little bit gross to full clear Forbidden Woods when you're this far into the seed. Generally, you're at the point where you would want to either be like heading to Go mode a dungeon or planning on Go moding a dungeon. Yeah, Command Melody being on Calademos Mail. Also, Jay's in Go mode, by the way, in case anyone missed that. 136 Go mode.
Which is not too fast, but also not too slow.
Yeah, could have skipped left side. Also could have skipped right side. I don't know. Just everyone knows that the new meta is go straight to basement, do the big key chest, and then leave.
Not too sure about that.
What do you mean? It's so useful and helpful.
Yeah, sure. Let's go. Let's go with it.
Yeah, let's just pretend that I'm right.
Yeah. No, wait, that backfires, right?
No. That's what Tanjo's gonna do in his next seed.
Tanjo did not open Warpot in this room.
I think he just realized that. Oh, or he didn't.
What is he doing?
He's gonna come back out this way, so he'll probably open it out. He'll probably open it on his way
Okay,
out.
he's not gonna. Yeah, he's not gonna. Okay. Yeah. He's not gonna.
Yeah, Tanjo usually does a different route. Unfortunately for him, though, I believe the fact that Jay is about to enter Ganon's tower, or is in Ganon's tower, sorry. I believe this seed might be a little bit over.
Yeah. A loss for Jay would be extremely surprising at that point.
I don't know if he's. I can't. Usually, I say like you gotta die to Ganon a couple times. I don't know if it's even possible when you have 10 hearts and soup and
Yeah.
well, he only
2
has
bottles.
one bottle. Well, I think he only has
No,
one.
he has 2. I'm pretty sure I saw 2 in his inventory.
Maybe, I don't know. He needs to die to PG3 4 times.
Yeah. And we need Tanjo to be absolutely perfect.
Yes.
Which Tanjo is no slouch, don't get me wrong. But we also saw that nerves can be a thing.
Yeah,
even at this high level of play.
I think Tanjo was really just hoping on Earth Temple having absolutely everything and Forbidden Woods having absolutely nothing. And unfortunately, it was absolutely the opposite.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice first shot on PG.
Jesus.
Very delicious.
Ooh. Okay. Less than 20 seconds for PG1. You know,
What?
the usual.
I looked away for 2 seconds.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gone. Well, in case we haven't mentioned it enough, jwiste is absolutely cracked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. To be honest, both those runners are not here for no reason. But in terms of mechanical play, Jay is kind of good. And now Tanjo is just missing one sword.
Yep, and
Which
so
we
he's
get.
gonna grab that basement check. Unfortunately, he's gonna have to clear the full basement. He's a
No,
little bit
he's,
behind.
he's probably gonna stop at chest in 3.
Oh, no, yeah, he's almost in go mode. Sorry, I missed that. I forgot that everything was in this dungeon.
Andrew is gonna open up his warp pot to get back to Kill quickly.
Nice. Unless he just go modes Calademos. But yeah, probably not. That'd be dumb.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he knows.
It could be on mail,
True.
but he's gambled enough for this seed.
I think so too. Meanwhile, Jay actually just casually completed Papa Ganon.
And a very nice fast rope climb.
Yeah.
Very, very, very nice. Tanjo
Joe.
equipping the hero's charm and thus
What a
solidifying his
player.
victory. You love to see it.
Yeah, at this point, I think we can all agree that Jay is pretty much the worst player of both of them. And that is go mode.
Nice.
Tanjo. As Jay is gonna complete the seed.
Technically, Tanjo skipped 2 checks.
Yeah. Never mind, Zelda can attain.
Pega aim. I believe that is going to be G.
GG. $1:44 and 9 seconds.
What a beautiful scene. What a beautiful time. We love to see it.
Also, can you believe it? Tanjo is gonna run out of arrows.
I believe you only entered this with not full, but
Yeah.
that's
That
okay.
is still 99 arrows gone somewhere. Yeah, we need a third quiver. Hello, Nico TV. Welcome.
Ohio.
You are just tuning in on the first game of the semifinal loser bracket of Wind Waker Randomizer tournament.
Nice. Well, I'm excited to see what we get for the next. What are we going to see for the next seed? You will be commentating that, I believe.
Ooh.
I will not. I'm gonna go lie down. I'd be excited to see if Tanjo finishes out this this seed though, or if he's gonna take a look
Probably.
at race time.
I don't think I've ever seen Tanjo DNF a seed before. And it is also a good practice.
Very true.
Up at Cannon.
Tanjo doesn't like to look at race time, but I know sometimes he will if he knows that the races are close together.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's seeming like he's gonna finish it. He did never get command melody,
Yeah.
which is, you know, that's some swag points right there.
Especially with 18 logic.
Very true.
But yeah, honestly, speaking of the seed, it was, I think the most surprising thing this seed had to offer was 10 hearts.
Yeah, I mean, Listen, if Tanjo doesn't hover for the swag and damage down from 10 hearts, I'm gonna be upset.
I don't know. Maybe he wants to complete it fast to just get on with it. Because he knows he has one, possibly two other games against a tough opponent.
Very true. Yeah, he doesn't want to mess up his hands mashing too much.
Meanwhile, chat is flirting. As per usual, one would say.
Oh, so many frames. Saved on that one trick. How many frames that saves more? Like 7 frames. It's insane.
Yeah, I think that's 6, 7.
I believe both of these runners play on Wii Virtual Console through Nintendo.
Yes. I'm not sure anyone's plays on GameCube, because I think running the random on GameCube is really weird.
It's weird, and I think it's slow.
Yeah.
So these guys are both running them on Wii.
Yeah. Okay, so Jay's on Dolphin, apparently.
No, yeah, just kidding.
Good to know.
The good thing about seeing both of them finish out the seed is we get to see 2 cracked Papagannons. Both these runners are
absolutely.
very, very nice at doing Papagannon. Oh! Oh, it's
Also,
so nice.
Yeah, also a less than 20 seconds Papagannon 1. That is absolutely crazy. So, for your information, if anyone does not know or has never tried to do it before, sniping Papagannon 1 is actually very, very hard. And if you can, try to emulate or just play through Wind Waker again, I invite you to try and do Papagannon 1.
It's very hard to get down, but it is so satisfying to get consistent at it.
Oh yeah. Also very nice one crip from Tanjo. Getting a snipe on PG3.
Very nice.
And finishing Papagannon. Alright, so I'm probably gonna repeat what was already said, but game 2 of this race is actually gonna take place in just a few minutes after this race is complete. This seed is completed, and if it comes to game 3 will be played tomorrow at around the same time this first seed started. So if you want to see more very good players, as in game 2, stick around.
Well, thank you very much, Captain. Every last bit of that is 100% correct. The only thing I want to add, though, is that we are going to be probably about 10 to 15 minutes out. The runners are taking a very short intermission. They did just play 2 hours straight, so need to get a chance to stretch their legs, get a drink of water and whatnot. But we're not going to be closing down the channel, but we will be back, I'd say probably around 9:05 to 9:10 Eastern Time. So about 10 minutes after the hour should be when the second stream, or rather the second game, starts off officially.
Very nice.
And I do believe, first of all, that's GG's to Tanjo.
GG.
Very nicely done, finishing it off. And while we let them take their short break, I do want to take a moment to thank all of our commentators, our trackers, for everything that you are doing. I believe we're going to have a little bit of a changing of the guard, so to speak, if I am not mistaken.
Yeah, Cup is gonna rest because
Yes,
he needs
I'm
it.
gonna go pee pee poof. But thank you for being a fantastic chat. Thank you for a fantastic race, and thank you for restreaming, Teal, and thanks for calming with me, Mool, and thanks to our trackers.
No, thank you, Cup. It's always a pleasure to have you. And to be honest, you're just carrying it, as per usual.
Disagree, but thank you so much. All right, I will see you later, chat.
So with that being said, I'm actually going to transition us right on over to your standard countdown. I'm not actually going to start the countdown until we know when the runners have begun, because again, they're on their break. They have not started, and they MR. Yes, I know English. I's good. I's great. Okay, once they've gotten started, I will reset the counter, and we will go ahead, and we're going to jump right in this again, right from the beginning. But so, everyone, get on up, stretch your legs, get a drink of water, do what you need to do. We'll see you back here in very short amount of time.